All right, I can't believe it is time again. Point round competition number 11. It's the last week of every multiplayer season. And if you're watching this, that means it has begun Thursday morning, December 4th, and it goes up until the very end of the multiplayer season. This is a week-long multiplayer competition that occurs every single season with some awesome rewards in store. So here we go. I'm going to go through the scoring because that's usually where all the questions lie. If you haven't done it before, this is how it works. All right, so if you're new to the competition, it's cumulative scoring. So you try to get your highest score for a multiplayer round. If you get an eagle or better on a hole, you get a point. A par is -1, and then any additional stroke over par is an additional -1. So par is -1 for that hole. If you get a bogey, it's -2 for that hole, etc. An ace is going to be 2 points. Obviously, you're going to get an extra point for eagle or better for any ace. So basically, any hole that you ace is going to be 3 points. Throw-ins over 175 feet or farther, or 53 meters or farther, are going to get you 2 points. If that throw-in is going to get you an eagle or better, then you're going to get 3 points for that hole. But if it's for a birdie or so, then you're just going to get the 2 points. Tap-ins for birdie or better are also a point. The only caveat to that for the tap-ins is no tap-ins for Cahill Park 2 and Lakeside 4. Reason being, you can easily turn in an albatross into a tap-in eagle and kind of essentially steal an extra point there. No alt accounts. Yet the reason I do it the last week of the season is because I figure most people care about their standing in multiplayer, so they're not going to tank their score super low to get easier layouts. They're not going to kind of rethrow a bunch of times to try to get throwing points. They're not going to run a bunch of holes that they normally wouldn't run, things like that. So I don't want to change the way you play and change how much you care about your score. I just want to kind of add additional incentive to have some really awesome rounds. As far as submitting your scores, all you got to do is take screenshots of your tap-ins, your throw-ins, or your scorecards. And I'll talk later about how to send me those, but no videos required, just screenshots to make it easy. As far as the winners, so the 8-point round winner, all you got to do is get a round that has at least 8 points or more, and you automatically win this disc here. This season it's going to be an accurate windbreak fuse with that stamp. I kind of changed things up. I let Equalizer, who was the winner from last season, decide what the 8-point disc is going to be for the next season. So I'm going to continue to do that. So just add a little incentive for those winners. They get to pick the 8-point disc for the next season. So this season, I haven't given out a fuse yet. I've given out a Svea, but this is going to be the first season we give out an accurate windbreak fuse. So again, just get 8 points or more. It's definitely not easy, but if you do that, you automatically win this disc here. As far as the rest of the winners, first, second, and third place winners, you get to choose from one of these 8 incredible stamps designed by the man, Westy. First place, you get your disc of choice, distance driver through putter. There's a few exceptions, but we'll work with it. But you get to choose one of those 8 stamps on your disc of choice. Second place, fairway through putter with any of those stamps. And then third place is mid-range through putter with any of those stamps. I try to reward as many as I can if there's ties, but I kind of keep it reasonable when it comes to that. So if you get first, second, or third as far as your score, you get one of those awesome discs in addition to the 8-point disc as well. So good luck to everybody. Again, this is the most exciting time of the season for me. I always love to see kind of who's battling for first place in the multiplayer season, but also who's battling it out to win the point round competition. Hopefully we get an increased participation. Every season we tend to get more and more. So hopefully that's the case this time. As far as submitting scores, I will list the link to my Facebook as well as the Discord group. So you can send me your screenshots of your tap-ins right after you make a throw-in if you take a screenshot because it has the distance on there. And then your scorecard. That's all I need to total up your scores for that round. And again, if you get 8 points or more, then send me those screenshots and I will make sure you get your reward come the end of the season. Again, I can't wait to see how many people participate. Don't hesitate to reach out to me if there's any questions, especially if you're new to this and have questions on the scoring, or if you have a good round and aren't sure how many points, just let me know. And good luck, everybody. Can't wait to find out who the season 11 winner is going to be.